What's up guys, and welcome to Shelf Locked. The show where we can only collect a certain number of items in our collection, and if we ever go over or want to remove things, we have to sell those off and then replace them with new things. Today, we're at Dallas Vintage Toy Store, a store that has a plethora of toys to go through, from retro to modern and everything in between. Let's go inside, take a look around, and see if we can find anything to add to the collection today. Let's go. So this store has a lot of bit of everything. You're gonna see toys from the modern age, you're gonna see toys from the retro age, and everything in between. And what's really cool is I can pick anything off the shelves, and honestly, they're well priced, great selection, and just so much to look at. Let's take a look at look, I see Captain America off the bat, Soldiers of AIM, Build-A-Figure, but see, we go across the aisle and I can just grab G.I. Joe stuff automatically. Action Sailor, what year is this from? 93, it's older than I am. We keep walking down more. Here's some Masters of the Universe, a series I didn't really grow up with, but I know there's a lot of love for it, so I would get hate if I didn't show off some Masters of the Universe stuff. Is that a Walrus? No, what is he? I don't know. He's something.
And the Masters of the Universe. I am Adam, Prince of Eternia and defender of the secrets of Castle Grayskull.
Now, one of my favorite sections that honestly I might spend the most money in, Godzilla. This is a series that I've always been a huge fan of, very fond of the series itself. Tons of good memories of Godzilla. I used to have every single VHS ever made on it as well. But just to pick up some cool stuff, here is an awesome Godzilla 1998, I believe is what this series was. Finger puppets, I mean, still sealed in the packaging. That's really cool. Oh, they even have more of that same movie, a motorcycle and a twin firing combat cannon. Those are really cool as well. Now, a toy line that I do also collect is the SH Monster Art series. These are the specifically to Bandai created. These are fully articulated, many points of articulation in them as well. Beautiful figures to display as well. I love the series. I am going for the full set of the Godzilla figures as well, and they are doing the Monster Hunter series too. That's another one I might be looking for as well. Section that's really cool, but odd to me because I didn't grow up with Transformers. Huge wall of Transformers stuff to look at. I mean, here's some Dino Zone, which I guess is Transformers, I assume. No, probably not, but it's transforming robots into dinosaurs. That's cool. I am a dinosaur guy. But we step here, check out this awesome Masterpiece Optimus Prime from Hasbro. This has got to be, I would say this is probably 2005, 2006, is what I would say. 2012. Look at that. Super cool. Not something for me. I just don't do anything with Transformers at all. Never was a big guy about it. I would probably try to assemble them once and then get halfway through it and not know how to assemble the rest of it. So I gave up. Now going down another aisle, there's some really awesome dolls here. I didn't grow up with dolls. I didn't collect dolls. I grew up with all brothers, so we didn't have any dolls in the house at all. But check out this OMG Fierce thing. Look at this. Cleopatra, and it opens up like that. That's super cool, man. I've never seen something like that. Sometimes boxes are just so unique. That's so cool. She is kind of like posing like a diva as well. We keep going down. There's a Batgirl in the box. Oh my gosh. If you don't believe, you don't believe. Santa Claus. Who's this? Hollywood Legends Collection. Gone with the Wind. That's a really cool doll. I've never seen anything like that, to be honest. More dolls, mostly Barbies. Ooh, look at that one. Arthur and Guinevere. That's really cool. But see, we can jump across real fast and we get to the turtle section. Now, this era of Turtles right here, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, this would have been 2004, I believe, 2006. This was the era of Turtles I grew up with personally. I didn't grow up with the 80s Turtles at all. And then this Turtles here, I also didn't grow up with those Turtles either. But that's pretty cool. Donatello as Undertaker, Leonardo as John Cena, but there's nothing in the box. Oh, there's two more. Hold on, wait. I think they have the whole set. So Donatello, Leonardo, and then this is Michelangelo as Roddy Piper, and Raphael as The Rock. I don't think I would have picked anyone. Oh, you know, Stone Cold as The Rock, I think is the direction I would have gone instead. That's really cool. They have the full set. And there's just so many cool turtle stuff. Here's some 80s turtles. Here's a building set, I guess, Mega Blocks. That's pretty cool, of the, what's this called? Technodrome. Now coming down here, there's some Last Ronin stuff. If you guys have never read the comic book, Last Ronin, I highly, 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 highly recommend it. This is a super good, darker-esque version of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. It's really, really good, very fun read. Here's a really cool figure from The Boys. I didn't know The Boys had a series of figures to go through. I wonder if this was NECA who made it. It was, yeah, NECA's who made it. I do know a little bit about toys and collecting them, so this is a really cool one to have. But I wouldn't be looking for Starlight. I'd be looking for probably Huey from The Boys is who I'd be looking for, just because I relate more to Huey than anybody. Let's go to the next aisle. A really cool section. This is special for Blanche, by the way. We're doing this specifically for her. This is Blanche's section. This is gonna be the Power Ranger stuff. She grew up with the Power Rangers. I grew up with some Power Rangers. I was more of a Beetleborgs guy. We've been through this already, however. Almost lost a relationship because of this situation. But check this out. It's Zach, fake Zach, with a K. We have that there. We have some really cool stuff. These are some awesome ones. Pinata's head, Parantis head from the Power Ranger series. There's so many cool ones. Blanche, which one kind of sticks out to you?
The bird.
Ah, she picked out the bird. This is from the Power Rangers, the movie that they did back in '99, I think. It was an older movie, but this is the bird from the movie itself. They have so many really cool ones in here too. These are like these glittery ones. She pointed these out earlier as well, or they're metallic ones as well. These are super pretty, very well detailed as well. I know these are newer series as well. I think 2018, 2021, but these are really cool figures too. On to the next section. All right, guys, now going down to a section that I'm not too familiar with. I have never seen all of the Star Wars movies. I think I've only seen like 4 movies total of the entire series, but there's some really cool, I mean, I think it's just cool in general, just like space stuff, like flying spaceships I think are cool, because I play video games that have spaceships in them as well. Boba Fett Slave One, I know all the references from Star Wars, I still know what I'm looking at. This is the Millennium Falcon, just a big old spaceship, I guess. I don't know, Han drives it, I think, is what he does. That's the air-walking guy, whatever his name is, the airbender, yeah, that guy. Here's a ghost, I can't even see this one, but that's Ahsoka Tano, I know that, and then that's Ahsoka Tano's cousin, No Katana. But these are just really cool. Razor Crest, I have seen The Mandalorian. I did watch all of this series. That was a really cool one. But Star Wars stuff, they have a lot of Star Wars stuff too. Nothing I'm gonna collect personally, so. Moving on. Okay, real quick, we were supposed to record this, but check out video game stuff, guys. Street Fighter 4 Ryu, Street Fighter Akuma. There's Chun-Li back there too. One really cool thing I see here, Final Fantasy. This is Neil Fleming. I can't remember, this might have been the movie, I believe is what this is from. That one's super cool, but I don't see any other Final Fantasy stuff that I'm looking for. Here's some Assassin's Creed figures. This is Ezio Auditore from there. Here's the Assassin's Creed, Edward Kenway, more Edward Kenway, Connor from Assassin's Creed 3. Some video game toys here, guys. Here's another cool one, Tomb Raider. This is 19 something, I'm pretty sure. 1997 Toy Biz. Check out that Tomb Raider figure as well. They have a whole bunch of just video game figures here as well. I see Dragon Ball Z is not a video game technically, but Mortal Kombat's in here, Warcraft's in here, Halo. There's a lot of cool stuff here. This store literally has everything. And we haven't even gotten to the best part yet, which isn't even this next part you guys are about to see right now. This is Castle Grayskull. This is a super big monument in here, which leads to, I want to call it the Grail Room of Grails. This is gonna have a whole lot of graded figures, carded figures, rare individual figures, prototypes as well, just throughout this entire section here. There's a lot of cool stuff to look at here. Here's some 80s turtles, just some really, to me, I think it's just awesome. I don't collect it. I never grew up with this. I grew up in the 90s. I was born in 95, guys. But this is just some really cool stuff just to look at. I think the box art covers are just so pretty. They're so vibrant. There's something appealing about it. Like if I had walked into a Toys R Us in the early 2000s, or I guess in the 80s at this point, and saw this kind of cover, I would immediately be drawn to it and say, Mom, I want this. And if I don't get this, I'm about to kick and scream on the floor. There's so many other cool things in here. Some Star Wars stuff. These look like lightsabers from something. I don't know if these are replicas or if these are like authentic from the show. I'm not too sure about that. Blunchy would know its name. I can't remember this thing's name. Brontosaurus or something? I don't remember. But it's something. Some really cool. These are no, these are toys. I thought they were board games, but I guess they're more creation toys, I guess. Everything you need to make lovable, creeple people. Some more sealed or some more graded toys or just in-box toys, on cart, I think is what they call them. More turtles as well. I think these are graded actually. Yeah, these are great. I can tell because there's like these little symbols in the corner of them that say that they're graded. Throughout this entire store, there's been these glass cabinets placed sporadically throughout, and there's some really, really awesome stuff in here. This is probably, I would say, their lockup cabinet or their loose toy section that has some value to it, or I guess a lot of value to it, or just really cool value to it. There's some Transformers in this one, as well as some older toys, Master Universe there. There's She-Ra up here, more Master Universe stuff. This is like a whole Master Universe cabinet, to be honest. I just realized that. More turtle stuff. Look, this one even has the lunchbox with the thermos. I'm assuming it has the thermos in there. There's a Technodrome there, more box stuff, Killer Bee, toys galore. And there are different sections like this spread out throughout the entire store. So you're gonna have Transformers, you're gonna have He-Man, She-Ra, you're gonna have Turtles, you might have wrestling in another cabinet. So there's just so much stuff to look at. Cool thing, Amber here has actually invited us out to the back office to check out more video game selection they have. We haven't even talked about the video game selection here yet. We're gonna take a look at the back stock first and see what we can find here.
Absolutely, come on in. Like I said, sorry it's a little bit of a mess. I'm doing a lot of administrative stuff.
No, it's okay.
So
you were not kidding. That is a...
So this is my games. I have Switch games, everything from NES, SNES, Genesis, all that.
Wow.
If you would like to rummage through them, please.
Yeah, I see you also have the deluxe set. Can I get a shot of that one real quick?
Yeah, I think it's just the box right now.
Is it just the box? Okay.
I believe so. It's very light.
Okay. Because this was actually the original way you would get an NES. One of the first editions you would find under 100th K would have been in this box. This came with Rob the Robot and all that stuff. And that box is clean.
It is a very nice box.
Wow.
And we have definitely had quite a few of the Robs come through. I don't have any currently. And then over here, I do have the NES action set. And this was all the stuff I was trying to complete it while Scott was showing you the box.
Okay,
but I do have everything for it. And I even have the Mario Bros.
OG Mario,
somewhere.
Very common game.
And we try to bless everything, make sure everything works before we put it out.
The right way.
Once the expansion happens, I will actually have a dedicated space to put all of these out.
Okay.
Right now it's just kind of back stock. And then if you look behind you, I have even more Wii U stuff on that rack.
Even more. Wii U, wow, and OG Xbox I see.
And PlayStation.
Game Gear.
I have PS2.
Wow.
I actually have 3 working Game Gears right now.
Wow, 3.
Which is really hard.
Yeah, I know.
Never work.
Every time we get them, they probably aren't working. More than likely.
Wow, this guy, he restores them, and he was like, hey, I have a bunch of them. If you want some?
Wow, you do have.
Yes. And then here's like, all the toys.
That is so cool.
Extra stuff.
And you guys, I wouldn't say just expanded, but y'all did expand from just toys to video games now, Pokemon cards as well, and stuff like that. How's that kind of like been adapting into, I guess, the business itself with toys?
The Pokemon cards have been a pretty big hit, and I have a lot of vintage ones, and I have a lot of modern ones, so just kind of whatever people are looking to collect.
Okay.
As for the video games, it's not as much of a heavy hitter, but it is something that we do like to have, because if you are into vintage toys, a lot of people are into vintage games, so they do like to have that option as well, and we just have a great selection.
It's almost like hand in hand, like they always go together, you know? It's that childhood collection, the nostalgia collection that just kind of keeps it all together.
Yeah.
That's really cool. Absolutely. Well, we can't wait to just kind of, I know the SNES I'll probably dig through. Do you have N64? I know I'll probably dig through some N64.
Yes.
There's just a few games I'm looking for.
I don't have a whole lot, but if you would like, also, if you want to go back out
Yeah,
there,
absolutely. Cool,
game
thank you. Okay, casually, by the way, just casually, there's a Blitz Special Edition just sitting on top of I guess what to me I thought was just sports games, but a Blitz Special Edition, which if you guys don't know, that's one of the harder ones to find for the N64. Just to pull out some really cool, just like the typical great games on SNES. Donkey Kong Country, Castlevania 4, we have Secret of Mana, solid title as well. Super Mario World, you can't go wrong, just the classic games. You have Legend of Zelda: Link to the Past, and then some of the bigger heavy hitters, I say heavy, probably big hitters like uncommon games, Street Fighter Alpha 2 for the SNES, 3 copies of Tecmo Super Bowl 3, Beavis and Butthead for the SNES, okay. Didn't play that one growing up, but that's cool. Really, really awesome selection of SNES games here. Okay, they pulled 2 games for us. I had them doing it off camera, but we have 2, I guess, I said games. One's not a game. This is the Figma Metroid Prime 3 Corruption. Figma is a brand, also known as Good Smile. I think now they're known as Good Smile. They used to be called Figma. Max Factory. It used to be Max Factory. Now they're called Good Smile. The branding or the series is called Figma. These are 6 scales, 12 scales? I can't remember how many scales these are, but this is a beautiful Metroid Prime 3. You guys know I'm a huge Metroid guy. Wouldn't have it tattooed on me any other way. This is a great game. She's making faces in the background because I say it all the time. I really do. It's a great figure. We are going to go ahead and pick this one up. I think they have it marked at $250. I'm going to pick up that for sure. This one is actually one I didn't think I'd ever find sealed. Octopath Traveler Wayfarer's Edition. Now, if you guys don't know, Octopath is one of my favorite series on the Switch, okay? Square Enix released title, 8 characters you play as, you have 8 different storylines you go through, and they all converge into one big storyline. This setup here, I used to have this one open, but now we're gonna have one sealed. It's brand new sealed, still sticker sealed. It has a pop-up book in there, there's a coin from the game, a soundtrack, a cloth map, and all this other really, really cool stuff. I'm very excited to have found this one, especially brand new sealed. I'm gonna definitely pick up this for my personal collection.
Come and fight for me.
My blade protects those in need.
I'm ready. Are you?
Now to seal the deal!
That's what I'm talking about.
Let's end this, shall we?
This is our chance.
Octopath Traveler.
What an amazing, amazing stop. We have 2 bags worth of stuff to go through. Let's go home, put it on the shelves, and add it to the collection.